Namaste to all students. Khushbu Bitiya, myself JB, Dr. Khushbu Verma from Faculty of Agriculture and Veterinary Science. Today we are going to discuss about plant biotechnology lab demonstration and plant biotechnology lab requirement. This session is related to plant biotechnology course of MSc BT second sem. So we need low low cost lab for plant biotechnology. If we need that low cost options, we need for our plant biotechnology lab. So low cost option should lower the cost of production without compromising the quality of micropropagation and plants. Means in plant biotechnology, generally very famous technology comes, which is plant tissue culture. Okay, so for the plant biotechnology lab, one section should be for plant tissue culture, and for making low cost option, we should be remind in our mind that we have to go for the low cost of production without compromising the quality, and micropropagation technique is actually very costly and potential basically increasing interest in agriculture crop production increased. Means by the plant tissue culture method or technology or plant biotechnology method, we can enhance the agriculture crop production, and a low cost tissue culture technique basically will stay a high priority in the agriculture, horticulture, forestry, floriculture, many developing countries for the production of suitably priced high quality planting material. So we need some basic requirement or general requirement for the setup of a low cost laboratory. So for before ordering any material or any equipment, we have to make sure about the lab structure or lab map. So here I'm going to share the screen of plant biotechnology lab. Here you can simply see the map of lab, which is starting from this entry gate, and at the right side you will have chemical store. These and next room is analytical instrument room, and third one is which is for the photography or dark room. On the left side you can simply see this is bench which is having stay stall and sinks for the washing of your glasswares and for autoclaving material. And these are two benches where you can prepare your media, plant tissue culture media, and these two bench will be used for the media preparation. And this reason is actually airlock reason, and this reason is sterilization area where you have to change your clothes and wear the lab coat and apron, caps and gloves and mask, each and everything which is required for the sterilization process you have to put on, and then you can go for this dissection room where you can transfer the material into media and your explant actually, which is you which is going to use for the plant tissue culture method. That portion of plant is known as explant. So you are going to transfer your explant into the plant tissue culture media in this dissection room, and this reason is actually washing area or wash up room where you can wash your used material or glasswares in this washroom area, and then you can come here over here and then go for the sterilization and autoclaving method and again preparing of the media and all. So this is that section room where you just transfer your explant into the plant tissue culture media, and this reason is actually culture room with shelves, and which these shelves will be equipped with lighting system, and this room is equipped with the AC or alternative AC should be there, so that alternative room should be AC should be there so that they can be alternated on and off and maintain the temperature of the room. Temperature of this room, culture room, should be in the range of 25 to 28 degree temperature. And this reason, now this is the airlock reason. First of all, whenever you are coming into this culture room, you can't come back again. So just be prepared with all the things which you can use for the dissection room or you can use for the culture room. So you have to put all the things along with you at the one time. When entering into the culture room with the shelves, you just put your glassware, especially conical flask or your tissue culture tubes, you just put on the shelves and then you just leave the room by this airlock system and then completely exit from the room. So you have to enter it from here and then exit from the here. And if you want to come back and do some other work, then you have to come from this exit gate and just enter from this entry gate. You can't come back again from this reason. This is prohibited, or you can simply say this is one way direction area. And at the right side of these rooms, like chemical store, from where you can collect your media and other chemicals which are required for the preparation of media and explant sterilization process. And this reason is for the analytical instruments, means if you want just to heat up your media and you want to sterilize your media or any other glasswares into autoclave, so autoclave will be there, and measuring cylinder, pH meter, all the things which you require. And this reason is for photography of or dark room. And again, you can simply see this is the airlock system, where whenever just you want to click some photographs of your cultured plants, so you just take the conical flask from here and come into the dissection room, and by this you have to come here, and then you can just go for the picturization of your explants or tissue cultured explant, actually in vitro cultured plants. So you can do it. So this is the map and how you can work in the plant tissue culture lab. So it is very well explanatory map. So you have to prepare first of all proper map by which you can prepare or construct the plant tissue culture lab. So, and now come to the location. So the location shall conform to the land use plan of the area, and the building should be located away from the sources of the contamination such as soil mixing area or storage. You should be avoid that place, and the site shall be accessible to service roads and water supply and electric lines. The site shall be well drained. If we talk about the structural requirements, so the roof structure should be treated timber or steel with anti-rust paint. Rust should not be there, and roof vents, when provided, shall be properly screened. The ceiling shall be at least 2.4 meter from the finished floor line and painted with latex paint and should be prevent from dust. The wall shall be concreted, smooth finished and properly painted with antifungal epoxy paints, and slope shall be at 45 degree. All windows shall be properly installed with 16 mesh screen and at least 1 meter from the finished floor line. Main doorways shall be at least 1.5 meter wide and moisture and rust resistant material. Floor shall be concreted, smooth, non-skid and slope 2% to 4% towards the drain system. Now come to the basic facilities of the laboratory. You need one room with computer with locker for keeping apron. You have to just prepare working place, layout of the plant tissue culture lab, washing room sterilization. If you are talking about the layout of the plant tissue culture lab, so it should have washing room, sterilization room, media preparation room, inoculation room, incubation room, and skilled labor you need. So first of all, how should be washing room? How should be look like a washing room? So the glassware's washing area shall be located near the sterilization and media preparation area. Washing sink should be 45 centimeter into 60 centimeter, can be fitted in one side of the room and should be acidic and alkali resistant. Rooms also provided with bucket, detergent, mug, and also plastic tray to keep washed media bottles and sterilized media. Room provided with water line and electric line. And if you are talking about the sterilization room, so room should have one autoclave, which is vertical or horizontal, or cooker with well ventilated exhaust fan. Exhaust fan should be there, and also having tools for support while placing the media bottles in autoclave or cooker for sterilization process. The bottles should sterilize at 121-degree temperature at 15 Pascal for 1 hour. It contains wrapping paper to wrap and rubber to tight the inoculating dishes for the sterilization process. Next room is media preparation room. The area shall be provided with working tables which should be up to 1.2 meter wide and height should be 850 millimeter to 900 millimeter. Tabletop shall be covered with materials which are easily clean and which will stand disinfectant solution. Water source and glassware storage area shall be provided. Room contains double distilled water unit, pH meter, buffer solution, electronic balance, cooling freeze, measuring cylinder, magnetic stirrer, pipette, hot plate, and media bottle. Room should contain the stock A, B, C, D, and F solution with required chemicals such as sucrose, adenine sulfate, inositol, agar and agar, which is solidifying agent, and etc. Now, generally, ready-made media are available in the market. So nowadays, people use ready-made media, and especially MS Media, Murashe School Media is very famous for the propagation of plants. Next room is inoculation room, where you have to inoculate explant into the media. So the floor of the room covered with the tiles to facilitate proper cleaning. Room contains a laminar airflow cabinet with installation of a HEPA filter, high efficiency particulate air filter for filtered air supply. It also requires sodium hypochlorite, mercury chloride, and 70% alcohol for surface sterilization. It requires forceps, scalpel, sterile bottles, sterile dishes, spirit lamp, cotton, and hand care, etc. Next room is incubation room. So the width of racks should be 405 millimeter to 1 meter. The distance between each layer of the rack should not be less than 455 millimeter. Photo period racks with culture bottles shall be provided. We mostly operate light intensity with a standard day length of 16 hours and 8 hours dark period. Temperature is maintained at a standard 25 plus 2 degree temperature, means 22, 25 to 27 or 28, with 1.5 tone window AC to creating the controlled environment condition. The light intensity required about 200 lux to 1600 lux for the growth of culture. But it is better that you have to put on two windows for the alternative use. It will give the less load uh, for each AC. And next room is the instrumentation room, where you have to use where you have to put bottle washing machine and autoclave, freezer and rotatory shaker, multi-purpose magnetic stove, weighing balance, thermometer, magnetic stirrer, and digital pH meter, laminar airflow with UV tube, Rex photo periodic culture, glass bed sterilizer, and air conditioner with stabilizer and micro air oven. And if you talk about the glassware and other requirements, so we need glass bottle, petri dishes, burette funnels, and in the glass bottles, along with that, you need a beaker, pipette, conical flask with a screw cap, graduated measuring cylinders, spatula, scalpel, forceps, and wrapping paper, and bucket, gloves, etc. You need all of them. And in a plant tissue culture lab, practical manual of plant tissue culture should be available over there. And other facilities like hand washing facilities, fire extinguishing system should be there, and water disposal area should be provided in plant tissue culture lab. So this is these all are requirements for plant tissue culture lab preparation and construction, by which you can reach your lab and fulfill your lab requirements. So this is the sum up of this session, and this session is powered by Digital Version 2.0 Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University Jaipur. If you have any query, then mention in the comment box. I will resolve it. Thank you.